related to Chinna pressure point drills. I'm interested to know from Sifu how he went through identifying the points and trying it out to confirm it works. Does that require knowledge of anatomy? And do you suggest any good book for it? It says, and are our current videos cover all the pressure points in the body?
Well, I learned all my pressure points through video games.
Oh, yes, our videos do.
No, I'm just kidding. Pressure points is studying human anatomy. It's about knowing how the body works and doesn't work, where the weak points are. So when you talk about pressure points, it's understanding the human anatomy. The other thing is also practicing your techniques and knowing how to make it right. Sometimes you can hit the right point and do it the wrong way, and you're going to wind up saying, hey, it doesn't work. It does work. You might be doing it wrong. Now, understand also at the same time, not all pressure points on a certain point work on everybody. Some people have very thick muscles, very thick tendons. Some people are very dull in their nerves. Some people could be drunk. Some people could be high on drugs, and it can dull the senses. When you talk about pain, it's a matter of relevancy with people. But on the average, most people will feel it. Most people will respond to it. But you got a guy on drugs, you got a guy drunk, you're talking about dull the senses, you got a guy angry, you got adrenaline flowing, all these things are factors that makes a difference when you're doing pressure points. Now, the beautiful thing about pressure points is if you strike it and you do it right, you will cause damage. Now, whether they feel it or not, they will not be able to use it full 100%. Depending on the damage, you'll bring it down to 80%, 20%, 30% efficiency. And that, again, comes down to how well you are at hitting that point at that moment. Pressure points is a matter of pain thing, but damaging that pressure point is not a matter of pain. It's a matter of function. So if I broke someone's leg bone, whether they feel it or not, they put their leg down, they're going to fall. They may not feel it and try to get up, and they still will not be able to use it because the bone's broken. So there are moves that are based on pain, and there are moves that are based on just immobilizing through the structure and breaking points. So I like pressure points on pain, but I don't always rely on that. I don't rely on that all the time because, again, you have to use your brains to assess the situation. If the guy looks like he's drunk on drugs, he might be immune to that at that time. If it's just a fight where the guy's angry, you look at him, it's like he's on roids, he might be off of that. So again, you have to do it. So I would go on points to cause damage, not to cause pain. Pain is, like I said, it's relevancy to people. Some people could take pain a lot. I could take a lot of pain. I can take a lot. And if you've seen some of my videos, I could take a lot of hits. And it doesn't bother me. So I'm one of those guys who can take a beating and then keep going. But if you do a piston shot, you go through my body, you break my lung down, I'm not going to keep going. Whether I feel the pain or not, I'm not going to be able to function. So it's a true story. I had a student one time, and he was practicing the piston shot. He's like, I just can't get it. I had him hit me. I was like, no, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. And I was like, okay, just let go trying to hit me. Just empty your mind. Feel what it's like. I gave him a light hit. I was like, you feel how that feels, how I was moving? Like, replicate that. Put that in your mind, how to replicate it. Don't worry about the pain. And he just hit me, and I went to the floor. I was like, oh! I went right through it. It was a very effective shot. All the other shots was not effective. It did not bother me because it did not have that right penetrating force, the penetrating point. And I just stood there and took it. And then when he hit me right, I was on the floor. I was like, oh my gosh, that one hurt. I was like, and because it didn't hurt my ribs, it took away my diaphragm. So I was like, oh, for the next 5-10 seconds, I said, oh my gosh, that was good. I recovered, and then we went on. But again, pressure points is irrelevancy if you're talking about pain, but if you're talking about damage, pretty much they all will get the hurt if you do it right, but not always will everybody feel the pain. So that's that. In terms of practicing, trial and error, you can practice on your own. I used to practice and hit my points on my arms, feeling where it was, where I felt the pain. I would strike a little bit, like, oh yeah, that hurt. And I'd be like, oh no, it didn't hurt. So I would self-practice, hit my points like this and feel where I would feel the impact right. And then I would just practice on other people too. So I have a reference to train on myself, and then I practice with someone else to test it out on them. And more often than not, it works. So I knew I was doing it right if they felt it.